up guys, it's Q here. Today we're going to be looking at something we should all, or some things we all should have known about our iOS devices or our iPhones. And I mean, it's just something we should know. Yeah, we should know to enable us to get enhanced usability of our devices. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Today's video is going to be duplicated like into two parts. The first part is going to do with the latest and the greatest under the iOS 13, and the second part is going to be dealing with the regular settings for all iPhone users. Alright, so speaking under the iOS 13, we're going to jump straight into an app we all use in the iPhones, the Safari, or the iOS devices rather. Yeah, all the two. The Safari. So the Safari is like the standard browser for iOS devices, and in iOS 13 there's a utility, or there are new utilities we have to make the most use of, to let us just get more productive. Sometimes you end up opening tabs, like browsing, you end up opening one too many tabs, and you just sometimes just forget to close them, or you just get overwhelmed and be like, oh, maybe one day I'll just press close all tabs. But you don't need to disturb yourself about that. You could just a way to automatically close your apps. I don't think we knew this, but it is there in iOS 13 for Safari. Just go straight into your settings. Now look at the bottom part of the screen here. Right? Look at the bottom part of the screen here. Follow this. So you go to your settings in the iPhone, like the iPhone settings. To enable this auto clear tab, you go to your iPhone settings, search for Safari. Under Safari, you click on, or you tap the tabs section, right? So when you tap the tab section, you see a place to close tabs. You tap on that and you'll be like prompted when do you want to close it. It could be daily, it could be weekly, it could be monthly, so you just select anyone you like out of those, and that's about that. So under the same iOS 13, we're going to move into the screenshots of full page in the Safari browser. So yeah, sometimes you get to browse and you want to share the content, but you don't want to copy the link, you just want to send the image to someone, and you end up taking a screenshot of like 5 to 7 shots, send it to somebody, and that's like a lot to send. Why don't you just take a screenshot of the whole page and send? Yes, there's a way to do that in the Safari on iOS 13. You could just take a screenshot at the preview at the lower left of the screen. After taking the screenshot, you tap on that. The first utility, you see two tabs, like at the top, two tabs. The left one is for the first utility of the editor for the first screenshot, while the second one is like for the utility of the full. It enables you to take a screenshot of the full page. So you just click on that and click on the save button. It saves this as PDF, so you can be able to transfer it to anybody you want to send it to, and the person will still view it in the full qualities. Yes, that's about iOS 13. Now let's get straight into the general settings for all iOS devices. We're going to first of all look into text replacement. Text replacement is like something we need to use to enable our shortcuts come to life. The utility of this is to make your texting come to life with emojis or any other thing you want to use. Shortcuts, like as soon as possible. You could type ASAP and it's right as soon as possible for you, or you could just type a word and to turn it into a phrase, a shortcut to turn into a phrase like an emoji or stuff. So my place, you could put my place as a house, and when you type my place, the next thing that appears is the icon of a house, the emoji of a house. Right? Crazy. So this is how to do it here. You get into your iPhone settings, yeah? Under the settings, you go into general, yeah? Under the general, you go into keyboard. Under that, so just watch this down here. Under that, you go into text replacement. When you get into text replacement, you see a plus icon at the top right, yeah? You click that. So you see two things, the phrase and the shortcut. The phrase is where you put the emoji or the other thing you want your text to turn into. Then the shortcut is the word you want to use. Like for example, you put the emoji in the phrase for, you just put maybe a guy, or the emoji with the cool sunshade, you put it there, and the shortcut should be cool. So whenever you type cool, the emoji shows up with the sunshade. Yeah, that's what it does. So whenever you don't have to be looking for the cool guy all around. Once you just type cool anywhere in your phone, when the keyboard is out, the guy shows up on your keyboard with the sunshade. Yeah, that's quite handy and very good to use. So that's just about that. Then under reachability, we're going to reachability under settings. Reachability, it applies to the name. Reachability. Reachability basically just takes what your hand can't get to at the top part of your screen to like halfway your screen, yeah, for easy reachability. Like for example, let me show you what it does. Like it just moves like, okay, here, from here, I can move this guy over to here. Right? Now he's obstructing me, so I can move him over to like here. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I can move him over to there. It just makes it for easier access. I could just do like this to touch the Apple logo, or before I had to take my hand all the way up, but now I could just do like this and touch the Apple logo over there. That's what reachability does. Now how do you enable this? You enable reachability by going into your iPhone settings, from the latest to the greatest, iOS 13 to a little bit older, 12, 11, 10, maybe 9, I'm not sure, but I think the latest and the greatest are 12 and 11 and 10 should have all of this I'm talking about. So go into your settings, straightforward. Then you check under accessibility, yeah, you go into the interaction section and you see reachability. You just toggle the switch on over there, and that's all you need to do. Then if you're using an iPhone with a physical home button, yeah, you could just double tap to enable or to get into the reachability screen preview, or just know how it looks like, or just access it. You can just double tap the home button to do that. Now you may be wondering, oh yeah, I use an iPhone 10 or I use an iPhone 11 or I use an iPhone 10R or thereabouts. Yeah, you can also do this. On the home key, you have the little dash icon there. You could swipe down. You also enter the reachability screen. Yes, it's that simple. So I hope this was helpful to you guys. And I'm pretty sure Android users right now will be wondering, yeah, this video was only useful to iOS people or iPhone users. What do I get out of all of this? Yeah, now the thing is, you could get the same thing from all of this, right? You could get the same thing, and when I say the same, I mean like the same thing out of all of this. All the features I just listed up all over here, you get the same. Okay, now how do you do this on Android? So let's just put this right here. Alright, so we talked about closing tabs automatically from the iOS. Now the Android also does this. First of all, you need to update your Chrome browser to the latest and the greatest. When you get to your Chrome browser, on the search bar, search for Chrome flags. Yeah, when this is done, you in the Chrome flags, an experiment page, in the search bar of the Chrome flags, you search for suggest to close tab, right? Instead of closing the tab, and you enable it as long as you want. Instead of closing the tab, the Android Chrome browser asks you, do you want to close this tab? It has been used for the speculated time. You say yes or no, so it's your power to do that. Then we speak about the screenshots for the full page. You can get an app on Play Store, LongShot for long screenshots. Yes, that is an app. I'll leave the link in the description for you to download that. It also performs the work of the full page screenshots. Then we talked about text replacement. In the settings of Android, you search for personal dictionary. When you get into that, the top right, you see the plus icon there. The first page, the first line is for the phrase, then the second line is for the shortcut. So whenever you use the phrase for the emoji, then the shortcut space for the word. Whenever you type the word, the emoji comes up and you use that. Alright, so the last thing we talked about reachability on the iOS. So yeah, on the Android also, your phone already comes with 100 mode for bigger devices. But if your device doesn't come on 100 mode, you can easily download that. But we're not going to get into that because that is part of coding. So, but an alternative to that is the TrackPad app. You can download that from the Play Store. I'll leave the link in the description also. So yes, the app is like very simple to use. Once you get in there, you know what to do, clean interface, and it's a good overall experience. So I hope at the end of the day, I think we all benefited from this, both iOS users and Android users. We all benefited from this. And if you like this video, you can leave a thumbs up down there, and you can subscribe to the channel for more of this. And see you guys in the next one. Stay safe.